You're likely using ChatGPT for everything, and that's your first mistake. These 5 specialized tools are built for actual office workflows, not just generating generic paragraphs. Using a general chatbot for high-stakes professional data is like using a Swiss Army knife to perform surgery. It's the wrong tool for the job, and it's costing you HOURS in manual corrections. Welcome to Dry Run, where we test AI tools so you don't waste your afternoon finding out they don't work. The problem with the current AI landscape is the noise. By now in 2026, everyone claims their app has intelligence. But most of them are wrappers that add zero value to your actual workday. They force you to copy and paste data into Windows, format it yourself, and then double-check the math because the AI can't handle a basic pivot table. You aren't looking for a digital pen pal. You need workplace automation that functions without a babysitter. You need tools that understand context, respect data privacy, and integrate with the software your company already pays for. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which 5 tools to deploy to automate your data entry, your meeting CYCLES, and your project mapping. We are moving past the era of chatting with AI and entering the era of AG and TIC execution. Number 1, GRIDLOGIC. This handles data cleaning and complex spreadsheet modeling without a single manual formula. Here's the thing most people miss. Manual data entry is where 80% of office errors happen. GridLogic connects to your raw CSV exports or live SQL databases. Instead of writing VLOOKUPs, you describe the desired outcome. It cleans messy strings, standardizes date formats, and flags outliers in 12 seconds. It saves about 3 hours a week if you use it right. Use this when you have 1,000 rows of customer data that looks like a disaster. The takeaway: GridLogic turns messy data into clean insights without the manual labor. Number 2, ECHODRAFT. This is for meeting intelligence and action item tracking. Stop recording entire hour-long calls that nobody will ever watch again. EchoDraft sits in the background of your calls and identifies commitments. If a colleague says they will send a report by Friday, it creates a task in your project manager and tags them. The honest answer is, most AI meeting tools give you a wall of text. EchoDraft gives you 3 bullet points and 5 tasks. It filters out the small talk and focuses on deliverables. Use it to eliminate the "what did we agree on" follow-up emails. The takeaway: EchoDraft turns conversations into accountability. Number 3, briefly. This is the filter for your professional communications. Most tutorials won't tell you this, but your inbox is the biggest drain on your cognitive load. Briefly doesn't just summarize emails. It prioritizes them based on your calendar deadlines. If an email from a client mentions a project due tomorrow, it moves to the top. If it's a generic update, it gets bundled into a 60-second evening digest. It reduces the time spent in your inbox by 40%. Use this to reclaim your mornings for deep work. The takeaway: briefly ensures you see the urgent without being buried by the trivial. Number 4, SOURCTRACE. This is for document verification and internal research. One of the biggest risks in 2026 is AI hallucinations in corporate reports. SourceTrace is a closed-loop system. It only looks at the PDFs, contracts, and white papers you upload. When you ask it a question about a contract, it provides the answer with a direct citation to the page and paragraph. Skip the theory, here's what actually works. It prevents you from citing a statistic that doesn't exist. Use this for due diligence or when onboarding to a new, complex project. The takeaway: source trace provides verifiable facts instead of plausible guesses. Number 5, FLOWSTAT. This is for predictive project management and office efficiency. FlowState connects to your team's task boards. It doesn't just track what happened. It predicts bottlenecks. If your lead designer is overbooked for the next 2 weeks, FlowState flags the delay before it happens. It uses historical velocity to tell you the truth about your deadlines, not the optimistic version your team gives you in stand-up. It costs $0 to start and can save a project from a month-long delay. Use this to manage expectations with leadership based on real-time capacity. The takeaway: FlowState manages future risks by analyzing current patterns. That's everything for today. If one of those saves you even 30 minutes this week, it was worth your time watching. To recap, use GRIDLOGIC for data, ECHODRAFT for meetings, briefly for your inbox, SOURCTRACE for accuracy, and FLOWSTATE for your timeline. These are the best AI tools for office productivity because they solve specific problems. Stop treating AI like a toy and start using it like a specialized employee. If this was useful, hit subscribe. We post every week, no filler. And drop a comment below. Which of these 5 tasks, data, meetings, email, research, or planning, is currently eating most of your time? I read every reply.